My parents came to this country with no money 40 years ago. I have gone on to found multi-billion-dollar companies.
What's good, you guys, and welcome back again on another episode. How are you all doing today? I hope you guys are doing great. If you're joining for the very first time, thank you so much for being here. Vivek recently joined TikTok, and this sparked a whole conversation on TikTok. A lot of people in the United States are not having it, especially when he stated his reason for wanting to join TikTok, for basically joining TikTok. He said he was on the app to reach out to young people because he believed this is where they can get the attention of young people. But remember that this is the same person that said he was going to scrape the voting rights for people under the age of 25. Then coming on the app to say you want to talk to the youth, you want to reach out to the youth, which in everyone's sense believe it is going to fall under that age bracket of 18 to 25. And you said you want to reach out to them to vote for you in, and then after voting you in, you're going to take away their right from actually voting or giving them some certain criteria. This does not sit well with a lot of people in the United States. And here is what the people are saying about Vivek joining TikTok and wanting to reach out to the youth.
I'm on TikTok now. I wanted to tell you that because we're in this to reach young people.
Young people, I'm here to tell you that Vivek Ramaswamy does not care about you. He's trying to reach out to you because he's trying to garner your vote in this election. Well, here's his plans should he become elected. Your right to vote, he wants to take that from you. He has proposed raising the voting age from 18 to 25, unless you fulfill at least 6 months of service in the military or as a first responder, or pass the same citizenship test administered to those seeking to become natural citizens. So if you're smart enough, then you can pass this citizenship test. And if you pass the citizenship test, then you're intelligent enough to choose the leaders for this country. Or you're smart enough to leave your home at 18 to go abroad and fight, lay down your life for this country. If you do that, then you prove to us that you're intelligent enough to choose the leaders for this country. If you do none of that, then you aren't eligible to vote. That's Vivek Ramaswamy. Vote blue in 2024.
I'm on TikTok now. I wanted to tell you that because
this loser clown is going to pioneer anti-Indian sentiment in the United States. Indian Americans by default are going to be associated with this clown. If they are not trashing him every day, by default and association, they're going to be part of Vivek Ramaswamy idiocy. And Mexican Americans, I know for sure, pay attention to this kind of buffoonery. And we don't forget. So ask the Cubans how we keep a grudge forever if you are an ass clown. So Indian Americans disavow this, or by association, you're part of this clown show. Also, I did not make the rules. I'm not saying that I'm going to associate them. That's just how human minds work. Guilt by association is a human trait. That's not our fault. That's just how things get pieced together in society.
I'm on TikTok now. I wanted to tell you that because we're in this to reach young people.
Wow, golly gee willikers, you're on TikTok now? Who cares? You say you're on here to connect with young people, but you have made it astonishingly clear that you don't give a what they think. You have publicly and with your whole chest said that you want to take away their right to vote. You really think that's going to play well with them, you chud? You do make an interesting point, though. Politicians definitely are out of touch. But you know what they're not trying to do? Take away young people's right to vote. Out of touch? Please. You're a big pharma millionaire. It doesn't get much more out of touch than that, Vivek. I'm not sure if you're aware of this, big guy, but there's over 31 million Americans that are between the age of 18 and 25, and I hope not a single one of them votes for you. Now let's think about this logically for a minute. Do you really want them to not vote because they're not mature enough and their brains haven't developed yet? Or maybe, just maybe, you've realized that young people overwhelmingly will vote blue, and after this election cycle, Republicans won't stand a chance anymore. Republicans everywhere are shaking in their boots because they know their time is very limited. Pretty soon, Republicans trying to destroy our government and instill a theocratic dictatorship is going to be a thing of the past. Oh, and one more thing, just real quick. How exactly can you call LGBT people a cult when you guys are all beholden to your Cheeto-colored dictator? A man with 4 indictments, 91 felony charges, whose perineum you guys lick, all while trying to take his job. Make it make sense. I mean, let's be real though. You can't think that somebody that looks like you is going to be able to win on the Republican ticket. Don't worry though, because maybe by some miracle, if he avoids going to prison, you can talk him into disowning Eric and adopting you. Maybe you should consider going back to pandering to the palm-colored bigots and leave the 31 million people that you're trying to disenfranchise alone. That's if those bigots can look past the Soros scholarship you tried to cover up. Have the eternity that you deserve, because if hell is real, you're going to have the VIP suite. Arrogant, smug.
I'm on TikTok now. I wanted to tell you that because we're in this to reach young people.
That's right. If there's one thing the Republican Party knows, it's the youths. He's on here on your ticky-tick. He's gonna lay down some jive for you turkeys. Send messages to your pagers so you can stay up on the hippity hops. We're really taking the youths by storm. He really struck while the iron was hot in joining TikTok, didn't he?
What do you guys think about what they all said? The people in the United States are clearly not having it with him, especially because he said he's going to take away the right to vote for people under the age of 25. Like, how are you saying you're coming on TikTok to reach the youth when you said that you're going to take away the rights from these people, over 30 million people? Imagine taking the right to vote from over 30 million people, and then you are saying you're opening your TikTok account to come reach out to the youth. Like, the math is not matching for people, and the people in the United States are saying, no, this is not happening under our watch. Comment section of his videos was in shambles. I came across a creator who pointed out how bad the ratio in the comment section is not looking good for him. I think he's having more comments than likes or something, and there was even a comment that seems automated of edging you. Let me just roll the clip so that you guys can know exactly what I'm talking about, because I have a creator who pointed that out.
I'm on TikTok now. I wanted to tell you that because we're in this to reach young people.
Someone, please help me understand. Yes, I know he said he's going to raise the voting age to 25. I get that. Let's start here. Look at this ratio. So it's already looking rough, right? But let's dig into those comments. Here's where I need some help. Listen, I think I know the meaning of edge. 37. That's not what I'm asking for help on. Why are there so damn many of them? I don't it's hundreds of this. What does it mean? I do like this though. What if I'm under 25? Should I vote for someone else or just not vote?
What are your thoughts about all of this? These were the comments in the comment section of the actual video. There are just so many, Vivek, I hedged to you from these palm-colored people. Like, if you check the profile, you will notice that it's coming from the same set of people saying that same thing. And the last person said, what if I'm under 25? Should I vote for someone else or just not vote? As somebody who was ready to, scrape the voting rights for people 25. So are you saying I should vote for you, or I should just not vote at all? Since you're coming on TikTok to look for the youth you're going to be seeing on TikTok are within that age bracket. So should we vote for you, knowing fully well that you're going to deny us our rights? These are the questions that these people have. Let me hear your thoughts in the comment section. Thank you all so much for joining. And if you have not subscribed, please do so before you go. Smash the subscribe button and turn your bell notification on. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. And I love you guys.